If I told you I was kinda different, and me not loving you for who you are, nah, wasn't exactly my intention. If I told you I was prolific, would you believe me, or find it in your heart to receive me?
What's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy, the one and only GeorgiaMadeAJ. Me in the building, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, y'all can't tell what this is, and y'all can't tell by the title. Well, today, we finna do a updated thing on the, we finna do an updated tutorial on how to wheelie in the crew 2. Now, my last video on this, it blew up, and it's still blowing up today. So I was like, and people still asking me questions, so I was like, you know what, I'm finna make an updated tutorial. And this time I'm using a different bike. So first thing to start off, what I'm gonna show y'all is how to go in here, and basically people were asking me how to shift it to change the shifting to sequential, which that's how I personally do my wheelies, because basically if you don't change it to the sequential, then in automatic you're going to be shifting a lot, and you don't want it to shift a lot because it will affect how you wheelie. So basically you want to hit if you're playing PlayStation, hit the options button, go over to the gear in the corner. You want to go to control, change it from automatic to sequential, and then from there you should be good. Shifting for PlayStation, or if you change the controls, it's going to be L1, it's going to be L1 R1. For Xbox, it's going to be right bumper and left bumper. And from there, it's just about the time of putting in the practice. Because for me, I played the Crew 1 a lot, and this game is not too much different than the Crew 1. So from there, I really it's about just learning the different bikes in the game and the speed that they use. You can learn wheelie in pretty much any gear you want. It just depends on the bike you use. Cause see, for me, I know how to shift. I know how to shift while being in the middle of a wheelie. I know how to shift up, down. And honestly, the balance of a wheelie is just dependent on the speed you're at and the control you have over yourself, basically. So like the balance, you want to just keep, once you get it up. So for me, what I use is, I use a handbrake, which for me it is square. If you're using, we're not going to talk about that, but if you're using the basic controls, or the default controls, is going to be square. If you're using a bike like this, then you're going to need to use square. But I do it anyways, just simply because I find it easier to get the bike up. And from there, you honestly just try to see what gear you feel comfortable wheeling in. And for bikes that I'm using, like the RX 1000, now this one took me a while to learn how to wheelie. I'm actually doing pretty well now. I'm learning how to balance it out, but the thing about these type of bikes is that they wobble a lot. This bike wobbles a good bit. So basically what I do is, once it gets to wobbling, you just want to feather the throttle. If I had a controller camera, or like the little thing that shows how the controller is moving, I would put that on the screen, but I don't have one. So yeah, I'll look into that in the future for those that want to see. But yeah, I learned how to tune and everything. Like after, this is just recently I learned how to tune, because I just recently started playing this game again. Which possible videos coming in the future with me and the homies. But like, all this is just practice. As you can see right there, it started to wobble. You really can't control the bike once it wobbles. Well, at least I can't yet. Well, sport bikes, that is. If it's like a KX450 or anything like that, I can easily control it. Because those bikes aren't like super fast or anything. And also, if you're going for like, if you're trying to learn how to tune, I recommend learning it in first gear first. Or what I used to do is, I used to gear all the way up to the highest gear, start in the highest gear, and just from there, you tap it, like you tap the throttle, just feather it as much as possible. You can just hear as it gets a little bit faster, you can let it down and make it easier on yourself. And anyways, before this kid interrupted me, you know.
Grown man.
You ain't no grown man, it's squeaker still. Anyways, for those that came to the video, I appreciate it. That's the end of the tutorial. I'll see y'all boys in the next video. Peace. You already know.
That video ain't gonna be out.